Hey there guys, this is Manas Sahu. Welcome to our YouTube channel Shift and Throttle, and today we are going to review one of the India's fastest naked sports bike under 200cc segment, which is none other than the Pulsar NS 200. Talking about the styling of this bike. The styling of this bike has been completely unchanged since its inception and the relaunch back in 2018. The only thing which has changed in this bike are the colors, and in the new BS6 Avatar there are 4 new color options that are grey, white, red, and also my personal favorite, the blue. They have tried to do something new in the BS6 Avatar, that is introduce white alloy wheels, which make it look unique but also don't make it look so bad, and it is a neutral color option. But they should have definitely changed something, as the design language has remained completely unchanged since 8 years. But the good thing is that the language is not so bad. The Predator looking front headlight and the muscular tank make it look very good, and also the sleek position of the tail light. This all makes it a very good proportionate bike, which will still makes it look good, even better than the Apache and the MT-15. Now talking about the main thing which makes this bike so famous and a craze amongst the youngster, that is the engine capacity of this motorcycle. The engine capacity of this motorcycle is 199.5cc liquid cooled engine, which produces 24.13 bhp of power at 9750 rpm and 18.5 Newton meters of torque at 8000 rpm, which is quite respectable for this bike. And the weight of the motorcycle is 156 kgs, which makes it quick on the streets but also very flickable in the traffic. Now talking about one of the main thing which all of our bikers dread the most, that is the fuel efficiency of this bike, as the fuel efficiency of this bike is not so good. The company claims that the fuel efficiency of this bike is 35 kilometers per liter, but in reality it gives somewhere around 26 to 28 kilometers in the city and 30 to 33 kilometers per liter in the highways, which is not so bad considering the size of the engine, but still not very good. So you can say it is average. And the fuel capacity of this motorcycle is, fuel tank capacity of this motorcycle is 12 liters, which is sufficient for a long trip, as you can do 350 to 400 kilometers per on a full tank, which is quite good. The instrumentation cluster of this motorcycle looks very dated, as it is a semi-digital analog cluster which provides you just sufficient information, and the analog, yet it looks good, but it doesn't provide any gear level indicator, which is a sore point in this bike. And it would be very good if it also provided race timer and lap timer, as the competition provides it, and the Pulsar misses out on these nifty features. The only thing that is good about the features of this bike are the backlit switches, which is a very cool feature at night, as many of the Japanese motorbikes are not providing these features, and it is missed on those bikes. But a Pulsar, it is never missed. Now talking about the main thing of this motorcycle, that are the tires and the brakes. The tires are both 17-inch alloy wheels at both front and rear. At the front it has 100 by 70 section tire, and at the rear it has 130 by 70 section tire, which provide tremendous grip but not so good at the rear. The front brakes that are provided in this motorcycle are 300 mm disc brakes, and at the rear they are the 230 mm disc brakes, and it is only provided with single channel ABS, which is a disappointment, as this bike has too much power and a dual channel ABS is a must, or even they could have provided it as an option. As priced at 1.56 lakh rupees on road, dual channel ABS is a necessity on Indian roads, as the Indian roads are so bad that you cannot travel without a dual channel ABS. The riding aesthetic of this motorcycle is very good, as you sit completely upright in this motorcycle and you are not slouching or bending, which is not hurting your back or the neck. So you can do long tours on this bike very easily, and you can definitely go to Leh Ladakh on this bike. And this bike also proves it metal, as you can drive it in traffic without any hassle, and you can also flick it very swiftly through the traffic. As you saw that the pull of the bike is really interesting, as it pulls very cleanly and it has a very good pull. On a narrow road, so we will not try to do very much high speeds, but we will do a small ride to check how is the bike. Feel the vibration creep in after the 8000 rpm mark, which is a bit of a disappointment in this bike, and the foot pegs also start vibrating once you hit the rev limiter. But that can all be managed as the bike is very good, but you will feel this vibration very problematic once you are doing long tours, say 100 to 150 kilometers. And the bike also has a very throaty exhaust note, not as throaty as the Apache RTR 200, but still throaty, and you will feel a very nice exhaust sound, as it is an underbelly exhaust sound. So it is good, and it also handles undulations very easily, and you will not feel much of a jerk. So overall it is a good bike to ride in the city and also in the highways. As you saw that the potholes were really nasty here, but you will not feel any jerk on this bike. So overall it is a good bike. Now talking about the exhaust note of this motorcycle, take a listen. So finally, should you ignore it, shortlist it, consider it, or go ahead and directly buy it? I would say that you should definitely shortlist it, as the 200cc segment in India is really crowded and everyone wants a piece of pie in this segment, and the Pulsar NS 200 is the oldest competitor of this segment and also the king of this segment. So you should definitely shortlist it, as the Bajaj has not done anything to improve it, as it is still the same bike that used to come in the BS3, BS4 and the BS6 model, except the colors. So you should definitely wait for the Bajaj to facelift this motorcycle. The verdict of this motorcycle is this: if you are buying with your heart, then go with the Pulsar NS 200. If you are someone who wants to buy something with a mind and is an average user and who doesn't want speed, then go for the Honda Hornet. If you want speed and also want something very precise and sufficient, then go for the Apache. And if you also want mileage, then go with the MT-15. But if you are listening to your heart and you want a bike that will connect to your soul, then the Pulsar NS 200 is unbeatable in this segment or any segment. So guys, if you liked this video and found this informative in any way, then please press the like button and also subscribe to my channel, and also do ring the notification bell to get notified about my upcoming videos. And if you want to see more of my videos, then click on the 2 videos that will be showing on your screen right now, and also on the I button to check out my playlist.